much easier than this, you know, bro. We just slapped on a couple cameras
Yeah,
and we just went for it.
it's true.
We've lost that essence.
We've become more professional.
That's what it is. This is what about, you know, being a musician's all about.
Becoming professional.
100%.
Yeah.
In whatever, you know, which way you can. Welcome to the Do Drums podcast. This is episode 2 titled What Happened? We're your hosts, Robert McIntosh and Nathan Green. Insert artificial clapping. I don't think my sample's that long, so
You got a sample?
Oh yeah, everything. Where do you think I got it from last episode? Do you think I just went into a crowd of people and just said, "Yo, I'm just gonna record this clapping for you"?
I don't remember the last episode because it was a year ago.
Ooh, the last episode was 9 months ago, so put some respect on it.
How come it was 9 months ago?
It was 9 months ago. How come?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually the first topic. But you know, before we get into that, I just want to read off a quote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start. We are gonna start dropping quotes. We are gonna start dropping quotes. So this week's quote is from Steve Smith, and it's become the best musician that you can be because that's your product, your own personal musicianship.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. I didn't actually know who Steve Smith is, you know.
Yes. So Steve Smith is the drummer for Journey.
Oh yeah.
Remember Don't Stop Believing?
Yes.
Yeah. Wicked groove. Yeah, so that's who Steve Smith is, a professional working world-known drummer.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
That's a nice quote. What was it again? Say it again.
Say it again. You don't struggle to say it the first time. You want me to say it again? You saw me
say
struggle.
it one more time, bro.
Become the best musician that you can be because that is your product, your own personal musicianship.
That is your product.
Yeah.
Hard stuff.
It's what you're selling. It's what you're selling to the people, right? Why should somebody hire you over somebody else? There are many different reasons, but 100% having an individual sound is extremely important.
Yes. Yeah. Having an individual sound and packaging yourself like a product is, yeah, man.
Which is exactly what I'm going to work on more in 2026.
What, packaging yourself or?
Yes, packaging myself. Make sure I got things in order. Make sure I got a real good press pack. You know, some pictures. Man, don't really take pictures on the regs with the drum kit. You know what I mean? And that's extremely important now.
Bro, I don't take pictures or videos.
And you do a lot.
Yeah, but likewise, isn't it?
I do, and that's why I feel like I need to really invest some time into doing that in 2026.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because I feel like it will open up doors and allow you to do other opportunities that if you didn't have a press pack, you couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just seems more professional. So I see. It's funny actually because I remember in uni. Why are you laughing, bro?
Nah, carry on. Carry on.
It haven't started yet, bro. I remember in uni, Fran was saying it exactly this. He said, you know, make sure you get some headshots.
Oh, yeah.
And this is way back in 2015.
Yeah.
I was 18 and oh no.
I've been asked for headshots before. And bruv, I'm sending them random pictures of myself. Would this do?
You on holiday. You play basketball, bro. You in the gym, lifting 120 on the bar. Is this what you wanted, guys?
But it's me, and my head's in it. You know what I mean?
They asked for a headshot.
They asked for a headshot, bro. That's what you got.
A headshot. That's exactly what you want to give the people. Exactly what they wanted.
But nah, it makes sense.
Did you get that opportunity?
I had already, yeah. I was on the gig.
He was on the gig.
But they needed like, you know, some pictures from us.
They wanted more.
I think it was to show either management or label at the time.
Ah, of course.
See when they're looking for a certain look.
The image.
Yeah. So,
which is extremely important.
Exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, I was able to rustle something together, and then. But it is important, to be fair.
Was it your bedroom wall? And
Don't worry about that. Do not
you
worry
passport
about
photos?
what it was. Just know, just know,
Plain that.
it was okay in the end.
No smiling.
Nah, to be fair, I always smile.
Okay.
I'm the kid.
Okay.
That's my thing.
You do? You do actually. Whenever I've seen you, and I've not seen you many times because I'm usually working on the same night. But when I have seen you, I do actually really appreciate your musicianship.
Oh yeah.
And I think that you like, it could be going wrong, and we would just never know. And that's funny because when we're on a gig and I know it's like, oh no, this is going wrong, or maybe this shouldn't be this way.
Yeah.
You out here living life, bruv.
That's what it looks like. Yeah. But to be fair, like in terms of like stage presence, when I was younger, I literally used to play drums like, but my face would be completely straight, regardless of what I'm doing. And then my drum teacher was like, you need to smile, You need to smile more. And then that's what my parents said as well, so it became a thing. Just try to
Something
do.
you worked on, so it didn't naturally come to you.
Like, it's natural now, but over the years, it had to be something that I consciously thought about.
100%. And that's actually... so we actually recorded this episode before. However, the technology wasn't keeping up.
Yeah.
So we're re-recording. However, and that's actually... Man, we went off topic real quick. But you know what? I like it. Off the cuff, that's just the way we do it, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, in talking about the whole musicianship side of things, because I grew up in church, and it's like, it's not about you.
Oh yeah.
So like, because I was continually doing that for years after years after years, you know what I mean? I could make the most difficult thing look easy.
Yes.
It's not about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you're always hearing that, it's just like, bruv, calm down. It's like, okay, cool. So that's how I got my face. That was just like, yeah, whatever's going on, I'm just gonna just keep it moving.
Yeah.
And it's only in the recent 2020-25 that actually I recorded some videos, and this person who was watching the videos has said, yeah, we needed more stage presence from you.
Yeah.
And then when I sat back on the video, and I watched it, and yeah, it was exactly that. I just literally had no stage presence, and it's extremely important to the actual show. You know, it's funny. I don't go to many gigs.
Yeah.
Because I'm always working and I don't take time off, which we're going to talk about later off. But I don't go to gigs. But when I have gone to gigs, I've realized that I was saying this literally to my wife while I was there, shouting literally over the music, like, you know what's really good and what I find important.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, but I was saying to her that the whole experience. So that does come with the face, what you're wearing, the lights, and the sound of the band. But it's not just the sound of the band. How many bands do I know that are killing, but because they're not enjoying it and making it look awesome, it's brought it down a notch.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think that is something that I think a lot of musicians probably need to think about more. You know what I mean? Because I think, like, to be fair, I know a lot of musicians that they have really good stage presence, but even with their stage presence, it doesn't feel like they're connected as like when they're in like a band setting. And then, but I also know like a similar amount of musicians that don't really have good stage presence at all. And it kind of is fine depending on the music that you're playing. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I know someone that's a really good player, and their genre is kind of like jazz, neo soul type of thing, but they don't, they hardly have any stage presence. You know what I mean? But it's kind of their vibe, so it kind of works.
Miles Davis 10, he's back to the crowd, bro.
But exactly. You know what I mean? And he's a legend.
Phenomenal.
So it's
break the rules, man.
Yeah, well, kind of. Some people can break the rules.
Yeah.
Some people can't. No, we can't break the rules.
We cannot break the rules yet.
Nah.
Put some respect on our names. Break as many rules as we like.
The opinions
and thoughts.
The thoughts and opinions
of
our own.
Oh, that is hilarious, bro. The fact that you did it is hilarious.
But yeah, I hear that though. Stage presence is important.
Stage presence is very important. Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's get on topic. 2025.
2025. Actually, no, because we haven't gone onto the point of why there wasn't a video for 9 months. Yes.
Sorry, it's my ring doorbell.
Yes. Let the people them know.
You know what I mean? Why there wasn't a podcast?
Why wasn't there a podcast episode for 9 months? And I believe you said that I should.
You know what? I did. When we ran this before, I said that you should say it. But you know what? Let's both take accountability. 2025 was very busy.
Oh, gosh.
And to be fair, we did do 2 episodes that didn't come out.
3
episodes. Yeah. Well, yeah, 3 episodes that didn't come out.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So there needs to be some grace, I think.
There does need to be some grace. What happened?
The main issues was Rob, but we're both gonna take accountability. Okay.
Okay. So and I appreciate that, bro, because this is a we project.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to point out at the beginning, like the way I introduced us. I said we are your hosts.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even called you a co-host this time.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Because you kept saying I'm the recurring guest, and I just felt,
that was going.
I felt a bit saddened by that, to be honest with you.
Man said saddened. Man said this is our thing. So the reason why there wasn't an episode for 9 months is because when I recorded the first episode and I was saying the most about, I'm not gonna edit this.
Yeah.
I edited it.
Yeah. And how long did it take?
Took me 3 days, bro. And you know why it took me 3 days? Because I was making every error underneath the sun. I was deleting bits I shouldn't delete. I was getting lost in the project. I was just like, because how long was the episode? It was like an hour and a half, innit?
It was a long episode still.
It was a long episode. And I think there must have been at least 2 hours of material to
maybe longer. Yeah.
Maybe longer. And so lessons learned, and that's why we're definitely trying to keep it an hour this time, and we're 1/4 of the way in, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Man. So so that was one. Nathan humbly mentioned that he would help me.
Yes.
To edit,
which got declined a few times.
Yes. So the reason being is because I wanted the experience myself. What had happened was, which is the title of our episode, okay, is that I wanted the experience myself of editing a whole show. I've never done it before. So I wanted to see how long it would take.
Yeah.
And never again. Never again. So we've made a couple upgrades.
Yeah.
So literally, potentially can just be slapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Work smarter,
not harder.
Not harder, especially in 2026.
It is more expensive.
It's a lot more expensive.
Well,
you know what?
Bought it, so
it's not actually that much more expensive
than what you was using before.
Yeah.
It's just better.
It's just better.
Fair enough.
It's just a modern take. I think throughout the time that the original thing that I was using came out, until now, I think a lot of the community have asked for certain things, and this certain nameless company have decided that if you know what mic this is, we're not giving out no free promos. They're gonna pay us to say their name. That's funny, isn't it?
It's hilarious.
Yes, they came up with a slightly better product, and it's just easier because I tried to do all of these other things on the other product, on the other thing, but it was kind of possible, but it's just so much hard work, and it's just like it's not working. That's what happens. That's what happened with episode 2, where we had our special guest.
Yes,
and that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, and he's livid at you, bruv. He is livid at you. Has he not told you that before?
He's not said that.
Yeah. When he told me that when he sees you, he's just livid, and sometimes he might just see you at church, and he might just be looking at him like,
church is a place for grace.
Idiot. He's got no grace still. He has no grace for you.
Which is funny because I've been gigging with a lot with him last year. You didn't mention it one time, bro. Not a single time. You're a big man, yo.
You did both of you kikiing with each other.
Bro, over the funniest things.
Nah, I'm joking.
Anyway,
we need to get him back on though.
We need to get him back on. Yeah, we got. I mean, that's the plan, especially for 2026, is to have more guests.
We have to be consistent, and then we get guests on, and then it's gonna level up.
I'm on the way up, as the songwriter said.
Exactly. Exactly. But before we get onto this year, 2025.
Okay, yeah, let's move on to 2025 recap.
Well, we're still kind of talking about it because you're letting us know why another episode didn't come out in 2025.
That's right.
But as I said, it was busy, innit?
We were busy. You want to start off? I think you should, because I'm going to go across the room to get my tea because I left it way over there.
So you're going to cross my camera?
Any of these?
Whilst I'm
yeah,
talking.
let me know. You carry on, bro. You do your thing.
You good?
I'm looking all 3 cameras.
You're a joker. Nah, 2025, man, was busy, especially the last half of the year. I don't want to take as much time as I took the last time we tried to record this video. So I'm just going to give a brief summary of what happened.
Okay.
But the first half of the year, I don't even remember. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember what happened in the first half of last year at all. But my year started from I had a child in June. That's what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember just working after that. We had a baby boy in June, and then I was just working from then. You know what I mean? And so then I think I did like theatre runs, cathedrals. I did a little comics tour, dipped in for a few artist gigs. And then at the end of the year, I did like a Christmas tour. But all of that was just like so busy. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I was so tired I think it was like the week of like Christmas week.
Mm-hmm.
I think we finished the tour on the 22nd, but I was cooked. I was so cooked. Obviously, I'm grateful for everything because it's good to be busy. But it was difficult to be home, you know what I'm saying, to help out with everything, which I think obviously a lot of musicians that have children go through the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think all in all, 2025 was a good year. Obviously, it was a great year because I had a child, but I mean, like, career-wise, it was a good year because of how busy it was. But I definitely learned a few things. You know what I'm saying? And that being, I need to figure out how to obviously still be busy, but I need to figure out how to make a similar amount of income without being that busy. You know what I mean? Like, I still want to be busy, and being that busy is a good thing, but I don't want my income to rely on me having to always be somewhere, if that makes sense.
To get those 5 streams of income, bro.
I don't know about 5, but you know what I mean? But I can definitely get into other things. And to be fair, at first, it still might be me having to do things, which is cool. But I need to work it so, like, you know how you've got in here, you've got your drum space. You can do drum recordings, you can do drum lessons. It opens up a lot. You can do content and stuff like that.
Yeah, like this. Do drums podcast.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot that you could do from having this. You know what I mean? So I need to just think about different things that I can do from home within music and other things, to be honest. But that sums up my 2025.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But you had a just as busy of a year as well.
I had a very busy year.
And you did a lot of new things in it.
I did a lot of new things. I did a cruise thing, which is a short time, but it felt long. Being away from home and being away from family,
Yeah.
for an extended period of time. I've got a 2-year-old.
Yes.
And Aiden is a lot of energy. He's like 5 children in one, bro. No joke.
I hear it.
My boy still ain't sleeping at night, but let me not play my small violin.
You know what? I don't want to say anything because Elijah's sleeping pretty much at night. But I know I'm gonna say something, and then the next child ain't gonna sleep ever. So I'm not gonna say anything. But I know what that energy feels like, bro. Elijah's he's gonna be 7 months soon. Yeah. Bro, he's
crawling.
Energy. He's not crawling yet, but he's just about to. You know, when they
kind of sit up.
Yeah, they're sitting up, or you put something in front of them, and then they're trying to shimmy their way to get it. Yeah. So you can see, but he's got energy, bro. If he wants something, he's just screaming, not crying, because obviously he wants to say something.
Yeah,
but he's not.
He's speaking, bro.
Bro, he's speaking in his own language. I'll be looking at him. He'll be looking at me, and he'll be pointing at something, and I'm like, bro, just calm down, bro. Calm down. Especially when you get in. Well, how can I get in from a gig and he's awake? And he's not going. He does sleep as well, but he doesn't want to sleep at night.
Why? He's missing all the fun.
Yeah. And he wants to always be stood up, but he can't stand up, so you have to. In fact, I'll get.
What is this got to do with drums, bro? What is the Do Drums podcast man's talking about the walls of parenthood?
Life is difficult, guys.
Bruh. Let me tell the story that I told
on
the other episode. No, don't apologize, because this is real life. People need to hear this still. Listen, I had a gig. I had a wedding. I play guitar too. So me and my good friend Nigel was playing this gig. And so Aiden had just been born. This is obviously 2 years ago. He's in his third year. So yeah, 2 years ago. So he was born like September the 10th. And the gig was maybe like a week later.
Yeah.
So I was tired, bro, because since I would say probably the very night that he was born, he's not slept all the night through. It's been dramatic. But anyway, so imagine, obviously I'm up and I've experienced tiredness for the first time, because before this I was just like, I've been tired.
Yeah, of course, but it's a different.
You see, it's different when you literally have no choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, literally. Yeah. At least with like some night work, man, could, just fall asleep there.
Well, you know when you're tired because you was watching TV late the night before? Like, that's a tired, but I made a bad decision tired. But the tiredness when you ain't got no choice about it.
Aiden, I've had enough now. I think you've been up too long. Let's just go to bed now. That don't work, bro. They ain't trying to hear it.
You know what I mean?
Playtime is playtime, brother. I got videos. This is so bad. I got videos on my phone of literally him being up, wide-eyed, and me just going over to the clock and be like, it is 3 a.m. and this boy is just up, wide-eyed, chilling. Like it's midday. I'm just...
That is hilarious, you know. Oh my goodness.
I am gonna show him when he's older. Say, big man, I don't hear that, you know. Man was here, bruv. I don't hear nothing. Man was here, bruv. We G, fam.
That is hilarious.
Anyway, so the story goes,
Yeah.
I'm at the gig and we're playing 7 Days, Craig David. It's like starts on an E minor. It's an E minor riff, right? Obviously, it's come time to play the tune. Could I find E minor? I started off the tune in 2 different keys. I think maybe 3. And I had to just look over to Nigel and say, yo, big man, do you mind just starting this song, please? Because, yeah, I'm just not with it tonight. Caught differently.
No way.
In the break, I just apologized to the whole band and say, guys, I didn't know what day it was. Let alone 7 days, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've not been invited back.
It is what it is, bruv. It's okay.
Somebody snitched.
Yeah, probably. But yeah.
Anyway, so
2025.
2025. Yeah, I was busy, so obviously I doing the cruise stuff. You asked me a question actually, like how was it in terms of like, you know, you're away for a while and yeah, you get a little homesick. So I did a little bit in like March, April, and then I did some in October, November, December, around that time. And bro, the winter seas are different, you know, fam. Oh,
Nah.
there's one particular night, fam, when we it's in the boat, it's rocking like this, and then you just felt the drop. And that's with the stabilizers on, apparently.
I could not do it, you know. Couldn't do it.
And then when you're on stage,
Stabilizers.
you heard me, bro.
What the heck is
Boats
that?
out here got stabilizers.
How? In the water?
Yeah, because I think, I mean, I'm no engineer, but apparently they have like, it's like a hydraulic system.
See?
Because every boat, larger boats anyway, I'm sure, if I'm not guessing, this is just from my, like, you know, when you watch them random documentaries about boats and whatever, fishing. Anyway, I'm sure that boats hold a little bit of water to kind of just balance out the thing a bit.
Yeah.
And so you got that and then the stabilizers. So yeah, I think that's supposed
Fair enough.
Yeah. One night the captain told us clean, yeah, these stabilizers are on still. Don't tell the passengers. Don't tell us.
Don't tell the passengers.
Don't tell us, bruh. What do you mean? Yo.
I'm a passenger, what you heard about?
You know what I mean?
So you was playing in those conditions?
I was playing in these conditions. But you know what? As a drummer, I mean, so it was a guitarist, a bassist, a singer, and then me on drums. So when I was sitting down, I was literally sitting on the throne that you're sitting on now. I just realized, why do you got that throne?
Don't worry about that. Carry on.
I always have.
Carry on, bro.
Anyway, so
you put it here.
I did on accident. That was an accident.
Yes,
Never
exactly.
again.
And to be fair, you was calling me the guest for how long? You weren't treating me like no guest. Anyway, yes.
What do you mean,
Carry
bro?
on, bro. Carry on.
Yeah, but you are the guest, but I still need to sit comfy. This is a good throne to be. I don't know why I'm gassing. Like this is.
I'd be sitting on that one normally, but never mind. Never mind.
This throne, yeah, is the ones that you get with like the CA drum CB drum kits.
Look at how
I'm holding it up. Oh, let me get it.
It's held up with a drill bit. It's held up with a drill bit. Oh man!
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. What can I tell you? I was trying to get it in frame so you can see that this is like, you know, this is the thickest drill bit I could find in the set. So right back now, there's one missing, bruv. Right, yeah, bruv. Oh, did it up? Yeah. As long as it's weight on it, it don't move.
That is hilarious.
You're shifting about that thing to come out still, guy. Like, man, try tell him that. Man, try say that I put him on this thing. The lies.
Oh, man.
So anyway, I was on that drum throne, which is a XL round Tammer First chair, and so when the ship was moving a bit, I felt it a bit, and there would be like a little bit of dips, but not compared to like the singers and the guitarists and the bass. Listen, these guys had to like. I can't even. Let me see if this is gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work, but these men would have to be like this, like literally anchored
And a squatting thing.
on a squatting thing with power stance. just try to live life.
That is funny.
You know what I mean? The singer would have to hold on to the drum kit sometimes.
No way.
But yeah.
I would have been cooked, you know. My stomach.
Woo. Yeah, there was a couple of nights though. You listen, I didn't even bring no travel sickness tablets with me. So whenever we'd get to port, I would make sure that I go into like an Asda or something and get some, because it's no joke still. I remember one time actually, I didn't say this last episode. Well, I was walking in the Asda, and this was after that real bad night. And I was walking normally, and I still felt like I was on the ship. So I was like,
nah.
It felt like the room was moving.
I'm not doing it. Bro, you know what? I don't even like being undersea. I don't want to be on a boat.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim. But that's got nothing to do with it. You know, that's like saying, can I take heat? But I don't like fire. Like, what? It's got nothing to do with it, bro.
It's got everything to do with it.
No, it doesn't, bro. It doesn't.
This is why episodes are so laggy, though.
It is still. It is my bad.
It is cool. So, yeah, that's what I did for a period of time. But the other part of the year, I was just gigging.
Yeah.
I think from January till, funny enough, like from June to kind of the end of the year was busy. We didn't even get a chance to go into that. We will do. We'll go back to you. But yeah, my January to July finished. Literally every weekend. I probably counted maybe one time I was probably off.
From January to July.
From January to July, which was a blessing to be busy.
Yeah.
But it was a lot. And I found myself in burnout, which is our next topic. But I'll give it a couple of minutes because I just want to go back to your December. So we're talking about December. I'm talking about your gigs in December.
Yeah.
How many gigs did you do in December alone, bro?
You know what? Yeah, I did a decent amount of gigs, but I know a few people that I know someone that did 31 gigs.
31 gigs.
Yeah. And obviously it's different if you're on a tour, but he wasn't even on tour.
Woo.
31. There's 31 days in December. I said yes, bro. Okay.
Yeah. That same person now is chilling in January,
bro. Literally. Off to Thailand right now.
Oh, I know who it is then.
Yeah.
Swear
that's why I said it.
Okay.
I don't think he'll watch this, so I'm not.
I'm sending him a link. And then
clip it and then send him this bit.
I ain't gonna clip it. I'm just gonna drag the curse. You know, you can send it just this part of the video, bro.
Yeah.
Swear down.
Yeah. I was like, bro, you're living. But I saw him at different points in December, and some points he was like, he's living life, and other points he was cooked.
Bro, that's intense.
Yeah, it is.
I was struggling on 2 a weekend. Sometimes 3. But how many did you do in December, bro?
Altogether, I can't remember. But the tour that I did, I think what I did was 20, 22 dates or something. But it started at the end of November, finished on the 22nd.
Like, don't get me wrong, and I was thinking about this actually recently. I think it was even today actually. Like, what we do is work.
Oh yeah.
So let's not get this twisted. What we do is work.
Yeah.
So the way that I relate it is like anybody else that goes into the office 5 days a week, 6 days a week.
Yeah, of course.
But it's still a grind.
Yeah, like I don't know because I've never had a 9 to 5.
Look at the blessing.
Wow, okay.
That is on your head.
Some people want a 9 to 5, so just is what it is. But I've never had a 9 to 5, and so I wouldn't know what that is like. But long days, back to back, is like it can be long. And sometimes I thought, like, even though we might might be getting like a decent fee.
Mm-hmm.
For as long as I'm out of my house, I don't know how worth it is. You know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes when you getting paid like in a lump sum and you think, okay, cool, you know.
Especially at the end of the year, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Going into January, it's like, yeah, nice. House at 10 a.m. You're not getting back into your house until like 2 a.m. It's like, I might not be working for that whole time, but
you're in gig mode.
Yeah, as long as I'm with the people.
Exactly.
I'm in that frame of mind.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Because they call it downtime, but it's not really downtime because you're always thinking about, okay, so when sound check or I need to set on my drums. It's that weird space. Sometimes it's just like, oh, it's a early loading.
Yeah.
And then you're just sitting around because you wait for the lighting man to do something.
Oh yeah. To be fair, thankfully on these gigs, it wasn't ever that.
Really?
Like, as soon as we got to the venue, that it was like you're loading in,
nice,
setting up, and then sound checking, and then you get like a couple hours to get some food before you're on the stage. So it's pretty much like you're pretty much on the go once you get there. But it's not. It was never peak because the people that I was working with was nice.
The people, bro.
Yeah. And we had a conversation about this.
We had a very big conversation about this because I realized this when I went away.
Yes.
That being with your peoples or being in an environment that you're kind of used to,
yeah,
makes you comfortable.
Yeah, it does, definitely. And I feel like you forget sometimes until you work with different people. Like, you're like, oh, I can't be the exact same, or not even I can't be the same, but there's certain things like
jokes
that you can't run, or you understand, like, I don't trust these people. So, you know what I mean? The same conversations that we might have, or if you're going out to eat, or if you're going for like drinks or whatever, you know what I mean? There's a certain way that you might be with your friends, and then you're going to act a little bit different with people that you don't know because you don't trust them, just if something was to happen, you know what I mean? So that, and this is like things that you would never, if I was 18, I'd never think about this. I'd be like, oh, I'm doing a gig.
You know, it's funny because even, and I've realized this at even stages, just at stages of your life, if you're not ready for the information, you just can't take it.
It's true, yeah.
So even because I'm very sure that we would have been to some clinics, and they would have talked about the exact same thing.
Yeah, of course.
And we would have like,
yeah,
okay, or it's literally just over your head.
Yeah.
Just over your head. Just like, all right, I don't. Show me how you play that chop, bro. I don't need to hear about chilling with man about the road.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what? Sometimes though, it's a thing of you might not understand something unless you're going through it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And it's not even to say that you can't take on advice or knowledge that people pass down, but sometimes you don't understand what they're saying until you're in that situation, and now you can apply that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? When I was 18, all it was about is playing drums and just making a song feel good. Whereas now,
a lot has changed, bro.
Yeah, like now, I think about that, but because that comes so naturally, that might be the last thing that I'm thinking about, or that might be something that I'm thinking about as I'm playing. But surrounding the gig, especially like after the December run, because of how enjoyable it was, I think I was just like, personalities and being someone that's a pleasure to be with is so important.
It's all aligns.
Yeah, it all aligns.
There's that philosophy that I hear drummers talk about, which are, I mean, it's using a lot of different situations and scenarios, but the 3 reasons why you take a gig. I mean, for people, anyway, I've heard it this way. It's just like the money's good, the hang is good, meaning the people, or the music's good. And they're like, if 2 of those don't align, then you shouldn't take that gig.
Yeah.
If you broke, if none of them align, you take that gig, bro.
You know what though? It's funny because I was talking to a few different people about similar things like this.
Okay, yeah.
And one person said to me, like, the money is probably the last thing that they think about when they're taking a gig. Which is like, obviously the money will be a factor, but I think it's more of a thing of like, am I going to enjoy this gig? Who is it for? as well. Am I available and all of those things? And then it's like, okay, what's the fee saying? Because the fee could be great and I've been there, but then I'm like, I'm doing the gig. I'm like, why am I here? Like, why actually am I here? For many different reasons that could be as well. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can be doing a gig and unfortunately the people that you're doing it with ain't good. And then, you know what I mean? It ain't good. And then now I'm thinking like, I hope that that nobody I know is anywhere near this. Because if I get caught playing in this travesty, I'm finished. My career is done. And I've been in that situation quite a lot. And now, I start thinking to myself like, okay, I did it for the money, but maybe I might need to cut those things out. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's some real talk there, you know?
Yeah.
That is some real talk.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate that. And again, that conversation was had on a gig. You know what I mean? So it's personality.
Down the empty mic, bro.
Nah, we went to get food, and then you know how you're having conversation and whatnot.
I'm just not feeling it, bro.
What
are they
person
doing,
talking
bro?
about talking on the talkback mic?
Literally. Like, what are they doing? Why are they off key? That's not how you start the song, bro.
It's jokes.
We've been there.
Yeah.
But okay.
But yeah, man. Yeah. But your experience though, because I had a really positive experience. What was your experience then?
It was interesting.
Is it? Like in terms of like personalities and...
So the next point that I want to move on to...
What are you going to say, bro? Say it.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. No. You know what? It was interesting and somewhat of an eye-opener. Because exactly of the things that we just talked about earlier, in the sense of like the people that you're with. Like I managed to get my a good bass player friend on the gig because the bass player dropped out.
Oh, sick.
The first bass player that we had was only going to be for that contract. You know, cool people. And then the next contract, I managed to get my friend in, so it was just like great.
I didn't realize you got him in.
Yes, you know, this is the way it works, which has been great actually, because he's been phenomenal in like helping me source things. Yeah. This last kind of 2-3 years. So it was great to kind of be able to return the favor, basically, so to speak. So yeah, and they said yes. And then I had to apologize to him after and say, "Yo, big man, my bad still." But we do a thing.
Yeah.
You know what it is? When you're meeting people for the first time, it's different. And I had this conversation with him and then a few other people who've asked me the same thing. Like, how was it when you was with the people? When you're gigging with somebody, like, you turn up to the gig, you know, if you're depping or whatever, you've been sent the songs, right? You open the group chat on the day, sometimes you're like, oh, such and such is in there. Like, cool, all right, cool. Usually, +44, 07, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a random profile pic, yeah?
You don't know who it is.
You don't know who it is. You don't know what instrument they play. They got some picture of a dog. It's like, all right, then cool. I guess I'll see you at the gig, bruh. So, all that to say, meeting people for the first time is different when it's just a day gig. You show up, you say your polite highs, you know what I mean? You try and get a little vibe going. It's good to kind of, you know, if you're not meeting literally on the stage, which sometimes that happens, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, you get a feel for people. And the circle is somewhat small, so, you know, names and people like, oh, do you know such and such? Oh, yeah, you know, whatever. You know, it's funny. This is such a segue. I covered for a drummer one time, literally last year, and this guy must have got like 3 or 4 references from different people, just asking about me. Swear down. I found out after, obviously.
Yeah.
He's like, they were like, oh, how did that gig go with Pinky? I was like, how do you know? Because I didn't post about it.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, because they asked me, and just like, yeah, they said, you know, you got nothing to worry about. I was like, I appreciate you.
That particular person,
yeah,
a couple of people asked,
and a couple other people,
yeah,
because they're somewhat like cautious,
yeah.
And
but to be fair, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
It happens more than you would think. Because I think like I've had like people have come to me about other drummers, like pretty much all the time, and I don't even think about it, and I just give my opinion and bounce and I forget about it. But now you've said it, and I'm like, that actually happens all the time.
100%.
I would imagine it happens the other way around as well.
Yeah, I'm very careful with. I say very careful with what I say. I guess like it's that whole sort of thing of. Yeah, I especially like if I don't know them and I've never gigged with them.
Yeah.
I ain't just about to say nah, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like just randomly say some random stuff to be nah. Like if I know them, then I'll say it's like nah, I don't really know them, or the clips I've seen online, they're sick or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just be honest, innit?
Just be honest. 100%. Certain man were just like, yeah, man, he's my brother from day and blah blah blah, and that can be cool. But if they go and mess up and it's a thing,
yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll say, like, I don't know him. Certain people play with him. Maybe ask them.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Exactly. Man, what a segue. So, So, what I will say in summary about that, how was it? In terms of the people, I met them for the first time. When you do a gig, you turn up with somebody, you play the gig. It's not really an emotional thing.
Yeah.
You do the gig, you go home. It's great. You probably somewhat even never see them again. You know what I mean? That's happened. You know what I mean? A few times or whatever, and they've been awesome or whatever. But you want to leave a good impression. It's different when you're living with people. It's just different because you're living with people. You know what I mean? People you don't know. So then certain things that would annoy you, or certain things that you would do to annoy them because it's a round circle, all right? Sometimes you would be more cautious or think more about certain things where somebody else wouldn't.
Yeah, of course.
So it was a challenge, I would say. I would say it was definitely a challenge.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We haven't got long left, so let's talk about the burnout side of things. So I laughed because obviously when we went back previously in the conversation and was talking about December and you doing like 20 plus dates. Bruh, that's a lot of dates. And I know like a lot of it somewhat was repeat.
Yeah.
However, that's still a lot.
Yeah, I think the amount of dates that I did, because it was the same, the most part of it was the same gigs. It wasn't actually too bad, but I think it was the lead up from June into July, into August, and then so on, which made the end of December just difficult. You know what I mean? Because if December was isolated and I wasn't that busy beforehand, it wouldn't be too bad. But I went from the Little Comets tour into the tour in December, and and then obviously different things that happened in family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It at the end of December, bro, I was like, the thing is, I've had burnout in different ways. I've had burnout where I'm like, I'm not motivated for this drumming thing at all. I don't really want to do music, etc. This burnout was I was just tired, bro. I was just tired, and all I wanted to do was sleep. And it affected things in a way where like I had no discipline. So the thing is, I finished the tour, and then I knew I had these gigs left to finish the tour, and then the beginning of this year, I knew that what was coming up. So I knew I had like a lot of songs that I needed to get down and just, things that I needed to do. And
Speaking of which,
I just couldn't do it, bruv.
I got some songs right now. I got like 2 set lists away. Sorry, carry on.
But yeah, I just couldn't do it. And I was just cooked. So a lot of the things, like a lot of the songs got left to like the night before or the day of, you know what I mean? And it's just because I was so mash up, you know what I mean? Thankfully, every gig that I did went well, you know what I mean? But
we're professionals, man.
But It wasn't really professional for me to leave it.
Don't
so
worry,
late.
bro. This is what they pay us for, bro. Did they get some drums? That's what I want to know, bro. Did they get drums?
They got drums, all right.
Okay then, bro. Say no more.
But yeah, man, that was my burnout. Just more me just being finished.
Yeah.
But you had burnout in a different way last year.
I had burnout in a different way. Mine was a kind of, again, because I mentioned from like January to July, just out every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so obviously me being a family man, it's like, okay, the work, the week, daytime or whatever, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. And then the weekends I'm out, where everybody's free on the weekends. I'm out working.
Yeah.
So it's my friend used this phrase. How does it go? Like passion ships in the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, of course, that wasn't the case. But when you're not doing any social events on the weekend, like anything, it's like, okay. So like I did that back to back and didn't realize. So July, done. Still gigging.
Yeah.
Gigging hard. I gigged a lot. Actually, I think the busiest time was probably between, as I said, January, which is very surprising to me. It's like January, February, and then like July, June, July, extremely busy. August, a lot of people out of town. So I'm just sweeping them up. Yeah. I'm just saying yes to everything.
Oh yeah.
Which, it's that common saying that they say everywhere. Say yes to every gig, man. Don't work like that, bro.
Yeah.
In different seasons.
Yeah, there's a context to it.
There is 100% a context to it. And I think in this season going into 2026, I had to learn that you just can't keep running on empty, basically. You know what I mean? So I've, definitely had to think about things that I like to do. And I'm trying to do a lot more of those things this year. I want to go see a lot more gigs.
Yeah.
A lot more gigs. I want to play a lot more music that I'm interested in playing. And not just playing the bills. Playing the bills? That's going to be my phrase.
Playing the bills.
Playing the bills. I said it wrong, but I said it right.
Yeah.
Because you have to do things that just revitalize you in that way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try doing all those same gigs, but then
all those
same gigs. Now play them now.
That's
because
funny.
I need to figure out, just like you, bruh, how to, as you said, make the same amount or a bit more doing what we do. But my twist on that would be I need to learn how to utilize the equipment that I have.
Okay, yeah.
Because I have a few bits.
Yes, you do.
Just a few bits.
Yeah.
I mean, which is funny. Using the recording studio yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And I so I don't know where this cough is coming from. Change the weather. And I said, "Oh, that's a nice studio." I said, "But it's not as nice as mine." And your reply was filthy still. I can't lie. I was just like, "Yeah, but."
I didn't know what you want me to say about that, bro.
Man said, "Do you want to hear the truth, bro?"
Yo, nah, the studio was nice, bro.
It was very nice. I saw from the clips.
Fire. It was very, very nice.
I scrolled back on like the contents page.
Yeah.
And and it was like a little bit of a walk around. And I saw the rack of snares he had, bruv.
Yeah. He's a drummer, the engineer. He's a drummer. He's very, man. Nice snares. He's got a couple of kits that are nice. I think he was saying that his drums more suit like rock style of drums. So the kit that I had was like a vintage pre-recording custom Yamaha.
Okay.
Like 1970s or something, 1980s, 1970s.
Of course,
like that.
to get the big fuddy sound.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was lovely.
Yeah.
It was lovely to play. So he put that kit out because he was like, this is gonna suit it better than the other kits that he might use. But yeah, and then he had a rack of snares. But then it's the other gear that he's got as well. So that was just, he's got like basses, guitars. You know what I mean? Just
I saw the wall
loads of
amp.
mics.
Yeah.
It was great. He had a wall of amps. he's got this piano. I can't remember what he said it was called, but he had just got it tuned up because they're recording today and tomorrow. Okay. But I pressed one of the notes and I was like, this sounds. I pressed one note at the time and I was like, rah, just the response and everything. I was like, this is fire. But yeah, it was a really nice studio. A really, really nice studio. Yeah, man.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, man.
Extremely happy.
You look happy.
I am.
Nah, we should go up there one time. We should go up there.
Say less.
We should go up there. I might hit him up because I might have some stuff that I need to do myself. So he said just to let him know we can get some dates. So he should come through.
Say no more. Say no more. I'd love to be there and just have the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I think he's got like a Chesterfield sofa in his in the live room.
Yeah.
In the recording room.
It's all one room. So like
Oh,
where his like desk is and stuff. Well, he doesn't have a desk, but where his computer is and whatnot, and then the drums. It's all one room.
Just
so when you're in there, yeah, just long. It's a really long room, which I liked it because I don't like being separate from people. You know what I mean? I like to be able to play, and then being able to talk to people in the same room.
See people's reactions.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think I like that drum fill, you know. It's back on that one.
It's more so just the atmosphere. You know what I mean? I like to feel connected. So like, I always got jealous of like guitarists or bass players where they wanted to do another take and then they're just in the room with everybody else and they get to do their thing. And I was like,
everybody gassing it up.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I wish that I was able to do that.
And you know the problem is when everybody's like, oh yeah, okay, you know what? Let's do it on the reverse though. Like everybody comes to the drum room.
Yep. But everyone had in-ears in it, so it was cool. But yeah, man, it was nice.
Yeah. Good.
But that goes on to 2026, isn't it?
2026, I'll even write this down.
A quick thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got a couple of seconds left.
Yeah.
I was warned that my podcast was too long last time.
Yes.
So it's definitely been trimmed down.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end it very soon.
There was a lot to talk about because we had to cover a few things whilst we hasn't had a podcast. So the next time we don't have to talk about as much.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
We can just get straight into it after I've done my good intro.
Yes.
And yeah.
But 2026, what's your
2026? Doing, as I said, a lot more of the stuff that I want to do. And kind of just expanding, just doing that, basically, living a bit more. I'm be truthful with the people then, man.
Okay.
Just living a bit more.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I get so tied up within this, you know what I mean? And, you know, for those that are spiritual among us, being, you know, at church and whatever, and just doing that more, being amongst the people more.
Yes.
So I think sometimes the gigging can kind of, it's just a thing where you're doing a lot of this and not a lot, just working too hard.
Yeah.
Basically,
yeah.
It sounds weird and sounds crazy to stay like even to me like at the stage that I am like. I need to be working less.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
What do you mean, bruv?
I know what you mean.
You need to be working more.
Isn't it?
But yeah, it's nothing to do with it's nothing to do with working harder. It's just working smarter. So I want to do that a lot more in 2026. And I love doing this podcast. I absolutely love it. Like even when we recorded our episode last time, the one that didn't go out last week. I was just like, this is so great, man.
Yeah.
You know, and again, like even what we said in episode 1, like it's not the thing where it's just like, oh, we've made it and we just know everything, but it's to just have an open and frank discussion about things. I think that's what's kind of just like great, because as I said, back in uni, this is kind of what we spent a lot of hours doing.
Yeah, just chatting, innit?
Chatting about drums, bro, and music.
Yeah.
So, like, it sounds so weird because I remember saying that obviously in episode 1, we would just kind of introduce ourselves. In episode 2, It was just like we're just gonna flow it, and that's how it's gonna be. Like every 2 weeks, that was our thing.
Yeah.
And like we've basically taken a side swipe to be like, okay, so in this episode we're gonna explain what happened and why we didn't get that. But in next episode,
yeah.
It's gonna be sick. But so that's my 2026.
Yeah.
What's your plans? What do you want to do?
It's similar, to be fair. I think, like, again, I need to intentionally make more time for like family and stuff, and do more things that I like to do. Because again, that helps with motivation in your career, because you don't burn out too much on that. And then I think I need to work smarter and harder. You know what I mean? And then that, you know what I mean? Because like people say work smarter, not harder. But I think I can work harder. I can work more. But the issue is the work that I'm doing right now requires me to always be there. So it's like there's only so much that I can do. And then because I'm always out, even though I'm like, I see certain people and even when they're on gigs, they might sound check and then they're working on their laptops doing whatever. And I'm just like, but I'm cooked right now. So the last thing I want to do is take out my laptop and do some kind of work. You know what I mean? But things like that I can do. You know what I mean? Like I've been working on music for the longest.
For the longest? Since uni, bruv. And probably before then.
Yeah, probably. But and all the songs are at a position now where it's like they're not far from being released. I just need to put the time in. So
these guys are fully grown adults on albums, bruv. Just sitting on your hard drive.
Yeah, exactly. But that being said, like I can work harder. You know what I'm saying? So I can do more to get things finished that I want to get done. So I definitely want to release music this year, which I say every year. But then I also want to create more, you know what I mean? Whether that's creating like different opportunities for myself or other people. I don't even know what it would look like, but I just know that that's what I want to do this year. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
Sick. All right.
2026.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna just gonna do that. And just end it. Well,
yeah, man.
This was episode 2.
Episode 4.
Episode 25.
Maybe 5.
But don't worry, man. This is our year, man.
Yeah.
This is our year.
Yeah, we're locking in this year.
Locking in. So yeah, great. Never stop exploring drums. Never stop. All right, sweet.
Is that the outro? Just never stop exploring drums. Not even. Yeah, man. See you guys next time. Please like, subscribe. You know what I mean? Have a good day. Stay positive. Stay safe.
If you'd like to contribute to this podcast, we have a Buy Me Coffee link, which will be attached in the description.
You're a joker, you know.
What was you saying about the subscribing again? Like, subscribe,
yes.
Ring that, hit that ring notification. That's the line.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise,
this has been since since doing it, so we don't know what we're talking about. But like, subscribe, and
share.
Man. Yeah, share it, and we'll be back
with episode 3.
Yes,
titled